Alright, it's John here, and we are going to do Clojure Koans number 7 about conditionals. And I decided to turn off the cursor because I noticed in the last video that there's a really bad offset, and that's some problem with my software that I don't want to fix, so I just turned it off for now. Alright, so let's get started. We have at the top of function to define, which is called explain defcon level. It takes an argument exercise term, runs a case statement on the term, and looks like based on some keyword it's gonna pass back some other keyword. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, our explain defcon level function has been defined. So we'll move to the first cone here. You will face many decisions. So if false is 4 equal to 5, that is false, which makes this true. So if true, then we'll do the first expression, else would be the second expression. So this should return the first expression A, and we see down at the bottom that it does. Next, some of them will leave you no alternative. So if 4 is greater than 3, then we will return a vector, else probably null. Let's see here. Let's see, that's right. And if such a situation, and in such a situation, you may have nothing. Okay, if 0 is equal to nil, then we would have a vector. Otherwise, we'll have nothing. So what happens when we return nothing? We get nil back. Alright. And others, your alternative may be interesting. So we will do this. Okay. We do the empty function on empty list, which will return true. Not will make it false. So if it would be return doom if true, otherwise it's going to return something for false. So we can say glory here. Okay. You may have a multitude of possible paths. Alright, so this is new here. We have the let block, which is basically going to bind 5 to x within the scope of this let block. So x is equal to 5 in here, so we want it to equal your road. So the condition is x equal to 5 would return road not taken, or if x equal to something, it would be road not taken. So it looks like we can put anything in here, so we'll put anything. Okay, and then is x equal to another road not taken, then we can put whatever here. Else, okay, and this is our default here, it will be your road. Alright, so the condition function will return the expression for the first expression that evaluates to true. So we have these pairs. One is a predicate, and the other is some expression to return. And the first one, where the predicate is true, it's going to return the expression. So we wanted something false here, and then false here, and then we have the keyword else that it defaults to. Alright, or your fate may be sealed. So let's look at this. In here, we want to return doom. So if not 0, okay. So we basically want this to not be true so that it can return the first one. So let's just say 1. Okay, good. In case of emergency, sound the alarms. Okay, here we go with the DEF CON stuff. Sirens. Explain DEF CON level something, and it should return sirens. So let's go back up to the top and look at our explain DEF CON level. And we see the thing that returns sirens was cocked pistol. So I'm just going to copy that and paste it. Evaluate that, that's true. But admit it when you don't know what to do. So explain DEF CON level with the argument yo mama. And we're going to come through here. And we'll see nothing matches, so we're just going to end up with some default. There we go, and that's true. Okay, so that was Conditionals. Thanks for watching.